How's it going? Well, today I kind of wanted to do a topic on, or kind of wanted to address a topic of, gender neutrality. And actually, I wanted to get into it a little more specifically by talking about gender neutral child rearing, which is something that I just, for the first time, actually heard yesterday. I was watching a Today Show, and they were talking about a couple that were saying that only 6 people in the world knew what their son was, a boy or a girl. And they gave him one of those kind of gender neutral type names. But, the thing that got me is they said that the way they're raising their kid, I mean, far be it for me to tell anybody how to raise their child. They said that the way they're raising their kid is that they're going to let the child choose which gender they choose to live like. In other words, they're not going to have boy or girl specific anything. They're going to let the child choose which he wants, or they'll have both and let him pick between the two. I got a problem with that. Your gender isn't something you choose. It's something you're born with. And as an infant, you shouldn't be allowed to choose then either. If you don't want to single a child out or whatever, I understand that. But you don't just say, well, you get to choose what you want to be, a boy or a girl. I mean, when you're an adult, when you're like over 18 or whatever, and you want to make that kind of decision, that's one thing. If you're all of a sudden at 17, 18 years old, you decide you don't like being a boy or you don't like being a girl and you want to switch it, that's when you switch it. That's when you're informed enough and you've lived enough of your life that you know you don't want to be a boy or you don't want to be a girl. And granted, I don't agree with that, but I don't really have a problem with it either, because like none of my kids have wanted to do anything like that. They don't associate with the opposite sex being their way. Were raised boys, the girls were raised girls, that's how they act. And unfortunately sometimes that means that there's going to be some fights too. But you don't let your children pick as an infant that they're going to be a girl or they're going to be a boy. It boggles my mind how free thinking and well, I guess it's not free thinking, it's liberal thinking, a lot of people have gotten with their children. Now, I don't really have a problem with the way most people raise their kids, other than the ones that just let them go out of control. Just especially when I'm sitting there trying to teach my kids to act right and do right. And then you got 10 other kids here that are just acting like total idiots. It doesn't make any sense. But I don't know, I kind of like y'all's thoughts on that one, because trying to see if I'm alone in my thinking on that or not. I don't see how I could be, but there's always that possibility. So yeah, let me know what you think. I mean, should people be steering their child one way or another, like is the norm and always has been? Or should they just kind of sit back and take a wait and see kind of stance with everything to see how their child's going to act, if they're going to be effeminate boys that want to go be girls, or whether they're going to be tomboyish girls that they assume automatically want to be guys. But yeah, let me know. I'm kind of interested in the opinions on this one. I'm trying to see if I'm too far off base or not. Because I mean, granted, I'm not the perfect parent. I never claimed to be. That's something that you pretty much just gotta wing it. Just do the best you can with it and hope the kids turn out alright. Now, I've built a lot off of other people's experiences too, and my experience with my parents. Like I said, I'm not a perfect parent. I've made my mistakes. I'll be the first to admit it. And I'm sure my kids will back me up on it, because there's things that, while they don't agree with them, they've had to comply with. But I've actually gotten thanked by my children already for being tough on them at times. It's at least nice to hear that they acknowledge you in some way. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think, because like I said, I'm real interested on hearing everybody's views on this one, because well, for one, I'd like to know that I'm not alone in my thinking with this about the gender neutrality thing. But I will talk to you later, and thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and y'all have a great day.